Welcome to The Blind Dyslexic. I'm your host, Scott McCowan. I'll be relaying on how I think the 96 movie of Doctor Who, starring Paul McGann and Eric Roberts, could have been improved. First of all, I would keep the beginning narration through how each came to be, the actors, and the subplot, no matter how the Doctor was attempting to transport the Master's remains back to Gallifrey. Due to the shock to its system, the augmented Khaled has the Master persona brought further to the forefront. When it invaded Bruce began suffering from multiple personalities, causing his tissue compression eliminator to resemble a Dalek gun. He would be attacked by one of Lee's buddies, who would turn around and use it on a homeless person. But while the Master was recovering from his attack, he would spot news footage of a peace accord being aided by a particular organization and a particular person. When catching back up with Lee, he would convince Lee to deal with his partner and would turn around and con him into thinking that he, the Master, was with the FBI or CIA. And his tissue compression eliminator was a federal taser gun. And he was attempting to transport the Doctor, who was supposed to have been a terrorist, to a federal supermax in Nevada, i.e. Area 51. On relaying three individuals who were supposed to be there, he faux pas one of the three. Lee Harvey Oswald, along with a criminal from 1989, and then a recent transfer to or from the lunar penal colony. UNIT would be overseeing a peace accord of two regions that had been at war with each other for years, and they were waiting for the peace attaché. This is whom the Master saw on the recorded footage, along with Mike Yates, who's now head of public relations, and one of the Brigadier's adopted kids, foster kids, is at the same rank Mike was when he was an officer of UNIT. Lee and his buddy would use it on three other people, between his buddy using it on the homeless person and before the Master convinces Lee to do his buddy. After the death of Lee's buddy, they would use it on two other individuals. I'm uncertain of the order, but it's one assumed to have been the peace attaché they'd all been waiting for, and then one of the personnel from the Science Foundation where the atomic clock was. All in all, it'd be used on 7, but only credited for 6. The Doctor would still be suffering from amnesia, but he would know that he had been traveling with somebody, but he was unclear exactly who that was. When seeing the deck of playing cards at Grace's, it sparks his memory of Ace, but he's unclear whether he left her with Professor Crononis or Sally Avon. At the same time, he can't understand why the twin names feel redundant. Why one name gives him the impression of a college or a university course, the other a cold chill, and a feeling that a fan would have for their favorite celebrity. Like before, the Doctor eventually would gain his memory, the Master would attack the peace accord. Mike, or the Brigadier's adopted foster kid, would shoot and wound who they assume is the Master, but in truth is the peace attaché. It somehow gets leaked that the peace attaché had been murdered by unit personnel instead of simply injured. The Doctor and Grace rush off to prevent the inevitable, trying to replace the one component. The Doctor's sort of mystified as why there's already a fresh one there. The final battle still takes place in the TARDIS, but in this case, the TARDIS doors are knocked open moments after they've arrived, after they've rematerialized. Military vessels that are decades old fire upon the TARDIS, mistaking it for a UFO due to its chameleon circuits working. HADS kicks in, and as the Master is pulling Lee's gun using the same death phrase, the Doctor is forced to sacrifice the Master to save Lee. And then he gets sucked out of the TARDIS. Everything from when he's showing them the universe on is kept the same. On their return to the coming of the millennium, the signing of the peace accord, Lee's buddy slams into the TARDIS moments after its return to its famed appearance, mistakes the Doctor for a cop, and checks out without their prize. Thank you for watching my redo of the 96 movie. If you like what you see, please subscribe and leave your 2 cents in the comments below, or video form. If you're ever in Sears or on the Sears website, please donate to the Heroes Home. They do marvelous, great job with our military personnel who need all the help they can get. On top of that, please donate to Cancer Sucks, another great organization that does a world of good. Thank you, and stay safe to all our military personnel out there. You're always in our hearts. And as always, from me to you, your blind dyslexic, who's not really blind, have a great day, have a goodie, and ciao for now.